If you want to see some sensible transfers for your team, The Athletic are covering every club listed here, and you can get 40% off an annual subscription to start reading today. In this series, we analyse teams, identify problem areas, and suggest solutions in the form of incoming players. Today's episode is about Liverpool. Welcome to Sensible Transfers. Liverpool's conundrum this window will be over how much they should change a winning team. To last season's Champions League has been added this season's Premier League, and Liverpool can justly claim to be one of the world's top teams, if not the top. Of course, a well-oiled machine is tough to tweak, but Liverpool, who were one of the first teams in England not just to use data, but to get buy-in for it at a decision-making level, will be aware that the quest to stay on top requires renewal at some point. Led by Michael Edwards, with noted assistance from Ian Graham, Tim Waskett and Will Spearman, Liverpool's analytics team assists with recruitment and coaching. The key element to Liverpool's success in this area is not that they employ very smart people, although they do, but that these people are listened to at boardroom level. The information they provide actually informs decision-making. So, with the team system in place and every first-team starter of high quality, where do Liverpool look to improve? With youngsters like Curtis Jones, Nico Williams, Ryan Brewster and Harvey Elliott coming through, Liverpool do have a good line of talent from the academy to their first-team squad. But areas of the squad need backup. 9 of Liverpool's players started 26 games or more last season, and 7 of those started 30 plus. Cover for Andy Robertson has been addressed with the signing of Kostas Tsimikas, but Liverpool only have 3 top-level centre-backs of experience, no proven successor in the crucial Firmino role, and could do with an all-round midfielder to provide cover and offer variation. So, with that in mind, here are 3 areas that we feel Liverpool could strengthen. Roberto Firmino was one of the transfer committee's major successes, and Liverpool will have players in mind to succeed him. One, Takumi Minamino, is already on the books. But another suggestion is Daichi Kamada of Eintracht Frankfurt. In the league, he's got 2 goals and 4 assists, and in the Europa League, 6 goals and 2 assists. He's an attacking midfielder, playing off Frankfurt's front 2 a lot, but he's versatile. He looks to receive the ball between the lines, turn and look for a forward run or pass. The 24-year-old has also underperformed his expected goals this season, suggesting that he can improve. Our pick, though, would be Emi Buendia from Norwich City. He's not a striker, but there's every reason to suggest him as a rotation option for the Firmino role. His ability to carve out opportunities to feed strikers ahead of him suits Liverpool, and his metrics this season have been good playing in a poor Norwich team. He's an aggressive presser and counter-presser and makes more interceptions and tackles per 90 than Firmino when adjusted for opposition possession. He may even be able to up his goal scoring. In Norwich's system that wasn't his role, but with better players and playing further up the pitch, it's very possible. And he could also offer the option to play as a more creative central midfielder. Liverpool could take advantage of Barcelona's need to shift players by bidding for Carlos Aleñá. He wasn't outstanding in a stuttering Betis side, but showed his quality in 2 matches for Barcelona at the beginning of the season. He's able to get the ball forwards well, with a good eye for through passes, and he looked frustrated at Betis by the lack of movement ahead of him. He's defensively busy and technically good too. The obvious choice, though, is Thiago Alcantara. The Bayern midfielder may be 29, but he's an elite creative presence in a deeper midfield role. With 10.5 passes a game that move the ball forwards 10 yards or into the penalty area and 9.4 final third passes per 90, Thiago would allow Liverpool greater midfield ball progression. He's also an astute and hard-working presser, has copious experience playing at 2 of the biggest clubs in Europe, and would elevate an already exceptional unit. Liverpool are losing Dejan Lovren, while Joel Matip may leave. Liverpool have demonstrated why clubs spend large sums on defenders, with Virgil van Dijk a transformational acquisition. But they may now want to give some of their younger prospects an opportunity. The Dutch pair, Kiana Hoover and Sepp van der Berg, probably merit more first-team minutes, while Nathaniel Phillips would benefit from another loan spell. Should Liverpool want to buy, though, Ben White of Brighton and Hove Albion would be an interesting, if expensive, option. He excelled at Leeds this season, defensively solid, excellent at anticipating danger, and adept both at long-range passing and bringing the ball out from deep. A talented young English centre-back, he would cost a sizable amount and would probably also want first-team football, which Liverpool would be hard-pressed to guarantee, but he is an excellent prospect. Liverpool could, for less money, also look at Schalke's Malik Thiaw. A tall, physically imposing 19-year-old, he did well in his limited Bundesliga minutes, but watching him play for Schalke's youth team, it's clear that he's a proactive defender, looking to nip in ahead of players to win the ball, closing down space and possessing a good passing range. One for the future, again, but considerably cheaper than White. If you want to read a sensible transfers piece about your team, then you're in luck. We've expanded the series onto The Athletic, where dedicated club journalists have written a sensible transfers style article for every club listed here. And you can get 40% off an annual subscription to The Athletic by visiting theathletic.com/Tifo Football transfers. And start reading today.